Up next, we'll feature a man from Buffalo, New York, who calls himself the man of twisted steel and sex appeal. Let's look here at the Hearthrob.
Welcome back, fans. This is Dave Yearwood at ringside, along with me, Dallas James, and Dallas, here's one of your guys.
And
there's the music.
Weighing in at 242 pounds, from Buffalo, New York, Twisted Steel and Sex Appeal, the Hearthrob.
Yes, the ladies' favorite. Yeah, Twisted Steel and Sex Appeal. A man in his own mind. Look at him, they're bowing to him. The Hearthrob. Yeah, I see he's getting a lot of raging fans over there.
They're in such awe, they don't know what to do.
Well, awe may be the word with the likes of those tights and flowing robe. Only the Hearthrob would dare enter the PWI arenas dressed in such paraphernalia, Dallas James. Well, we saw a little bit of a surprise.
You gotta love it.
A couple of weeks ago, Dallas James, when the Hearthrob.
Shut up, you
Oh, there he is there, carrying on a highly intelligent conversation with some of the PWI fans. But the Hearthrob, there he is. He tried to come out and steal his way into the gentleman turn for the goal when he tried to claim he was the masked assailant, Dallas James.
Yeah,
I'm sure you recall that night. You were very much in the middle of all that.
Yeah. But, you know, if I was in his shoes and Bobo Brazil Jr. at that time saying he had no idea who it was and one of the board of directors was out there and you were out there and, you know, I'd have came out there too and said, hey, it's me. It's an easy way to get a title shot, so I don't hold a grudge. I was prepared.
Well, good point, Dallas James. Bobo did say he would put the title up if that masked assailant would come out and unveil and prove that it was him who had been lining up those vicious attacks coming in and out of the arenas all around the PWI territory.
You know, that just shows really who the smart ones are here in PWI. It's a wonder that everyone didn't come out and say, hey, I'm the one. They could got they thought they'd get a title shot. The only two that had any brains to them at all was this man right here in front of us and the professor coming out saying it was him and the ninja. Like I told him, nice try, boys, but not on this night.
And on this night, the sun fell quickly in the west, Dallas James, when Gentleman Johnny surprised the nation and unveiled himself as the assailant of the PWI champion,
if Bobo would have just gave him the rematch, you know, we talked about it a long, long time ago. If he would just give people a rematch, there wouldn't have been that problem. Walker never got a rematch, and I never got a rematch. But I went on to win the tag team title. I've won it now twice. So there was no need for me to go after Bobo Brazil Jr., but Walker had different ideas, and I can't say that I blame him.
All right, here we had the Hearthrob taking a chair to the back of Billy Newton. Now taking him head first into the iron tree here at ringside. And the Hearthrob in there with his little heart pulse going across the ring mat there. Enraging the fans at ringside. But also coming up on that card, May 6th, Dallas James. He's got his work cut out for him because he's going to meet the Big Rig Rollins.
Yeah, he'll take care of Big Rig.
All right, now Billy Newton seems to be taking care of the Hearthrob. Winding up. Whoa, getting far of the door. He takes the Hearthrob down with the one major punch.
Hearthrob just slipped. Now that was a thumb to the throat.
Thumb, that looked like a clean clothesline from here, Dallas James.
Speaking of that, May the 6th, gentlemen, turn for your gold. Turn for the gold. Hearthrob, Big Rig. You know, Big Rig's quit trucking. Said he gave it up. He's concentrating on chewing bubble gum and kicking butt, and according to him, he's out of bubble gum. Well, The real reason behind it is every time he got in the cab, there's 2 flat tires.
Come now, Nadine, would you please, Dallas? Let's just get back to the real score at hand here. The Hearthrob has raised the ire of Big Rig Rollins, and the match has been signed. Here, the PWI Gentlemen Turn for the Gold will have several feature matches, and one of them will be
now what a simpleton.
showdown. Hearthrob versus Big Rig Rollins.
What a simpleton there. Hearthrob asked him to quit, and he quit, and that now he's done.
Yes, the DDT action, the Hearthrob has drawn
And
the
winner,
flat line.
the Hearthrob.
Billy,
I think we should call that the Heartbreaker.
that could be apropos there.
I like his music. Now he's yelling for Billy Joe and Quicksilver. Maybe he should get him a partner and that end their undefeated streak. And I'm sure the Hearthrob will be in the TV tournament coming up very soon, too.
Fans, stay tuned. Soon you will get to see the man Hearthrob is calling for, Big Rig Rollins.